we're pivoting from braids to watching our elderly relatives die to deep sea fishing for sharks, which might be illegal, to skinny dipping in someone's mind, to Angelina Jolie. Well, here we are after months and months of anticipation, tears, mental breakdown, certainly on my behalf. We have finally arrived at the tunnel under Ocean fucking Boulevard. Here we are. It is the day to listen to Lana Del Rey's 9th studio album. If you don't know me, my name is Zach. I am the Swiftologist, and when I do my Lana Del Rey videos, I transform into the Lanaologist, and that's who I'm giving today. I'm giving Lanaologist. I am a little confused and intrigued by what I'm going to be receiving on this album. I've heard really interesting things about it. I've tried not to do too many spoilers, but I have read a couple of the reviews here and there. And I think that it's going to be a lot more weird than I'm expecting it to be. And that's really saying something because I expect weird from Lana. But as soon as I heard about that Judah Smith interlude, I said, girl, maybe that's not the kind of weird that I want to have. But I'm going to keep an open mind and go into it and, really try and absorb the statement of the album as a whole rather than looking at it as, it's each individual part. So far, the standout track to me is the title track. Did you know that there's a tunnel under Ocean Boulevard? It makes me feel a way that other music doesn't and that other artists can't. And that is what I love about listening to Lana Del Rey. So that's my favorite so far. American Horror is deeply compelling for the Lana lore of it all. And The Grants is a very sweet kind of ode to her family. I have to say that you should subscribe to my channel because if you like Lana Del Rey, I talk about her all the time, actually. I have 2 very in-depth and I like to think good video essays on Lana. One on Born to Die and how it changed pop culture in the 2010s forever. And also a video essay on ultraviolence about how Lana bucked all commercial and kind of like radio-friendly expectations to create what many consider to be her alternative rock masterpiece. So go and check those out and stay tuned for more Lana content because I'm not done. I'm only just getting started. And you can meet me at the tunnel under Ocean Boulevard right now. This is a fairly long record, so for the sake of time, I'm going to be skipping the songs that I have already heard and reacted to. I reacted to Did You Know That There's a Tunnel Under Ocean Boulevard, The Grants, and American Horror, and all of those videos are on my channel, should you like to go and see those as a primer for this video. So I'm going to be diving in on track 3, which is called Sweet. Sweet is 3 minutes and 54 seconds long. It was co-written with Drew Erickson, who would not be my favorite of Lana's collaborators, but I'm willing to give it a try. I'm just grateful to be receiving something new. Why am I already in a place of meltdown?
Stars in my eyes, hiking up Griffith, thinking about. Don't really understand.
Such an interesting.
In my hand, stars in
Oh my god.
eyes.
Yes, Witchy Del Rey.
If you want some basic bitch, go to the Beverly.
Not the pick me.
Find her.
Ooh, go to the Beverly Center and find her. This pick me, I love it.
That's where you'll find me, in the sweet.
Kind of giving Somewhere Over the Rainbow vibes.
North.
Very beautiful. An interesting little ditty coming after Tunnel Under Ocean Boulevard. We're definitely returning to that idea of love. I kind of get the sense that she's like interviewing a prospective lover or kind of like laying her cards on the table and saying what she wants from a partner. Of course, we have to slide a little pick-me action in there. It wouldn't be a Lana Del Rey record if there wasn't some sort of I'm not like the other girls content. And that is not, by the way, a pejorative. I love to see it. I love that about her. She's chaos. A lyric that I really loved from that is what you don't understand is I've got magic in my hand and stars in my eyes. That's very Lana Del Rey to me. That says a lot about who she is, how she thinks of herself, how she likes to kind of really lean into that extraterrestrial side of herself. That's definitely coming up so much more as her career progresses. She really uses the day-to-day mundanities, like naming the specific streets that she lives on or the specific like places that you can find her. She leans on those to kind of get at something a little bit more mystical and energetic. It's weird. I don't know how to describe it exactly. I'll have to sit with that song because I think there are multiple layers to it. It is beautifully arranged. I just think that it's very Blue Bannisters, and Blue Bannisters is not my favorite Lana record. So, okay, American Horror is up next. We've heard her before. The Judah Smith interlude. Judah Smith is a pastor, isn't he? Now, I didn't come to a Lana Del Rey album for a sermon. I didn't. I'm not opposed to the idea of having like a spoken word moment in an album. I am totally fine with listening to Lana's musings about God, about Jesus, about whatever. I did not sign up to hear some random man preach to me in my ears for 4 minutes. So I don't think I'm going to sit through this entire interlude. I'm just going to take the opportunity to zone out, see if there's anything of interest in it for me. Highly doubt it, but let's give it a whirl. Okay, I can kind of see how this is building off from American Horror.
Do you understand what that means? It means quit lusting after your neighbor.
No.
That's a heck of a life.
I don't want to get yelled at.
You get to
Nope.
love new life.
Bitch.
I don't love
I'm not, nope.
people. I don't love
I'm not doing that.
people.
No. I'm
Listen,
not
I
doing
don't
it.
like-
I'm not going to sit here and be screamed at for 4.5 minutes when I'm trying to vibe out and relax to Lana Del Rey. This is not my tunnel under Ocean Boulevard. I will be getting in a different tunnel and heading to a different Ocean Boulevard. I don't like this one. This one is clogged up with preachers and screamers. The yelling, I can't do. If it was like whispering, like ASMR vibes, maybe, but like the screaming, absolutely the fuck not. Now that the nonsense is out of the way, let's get back to a song. Candy Necklace featuring Jon Batiste. It's kind of alien-like.
White fire, cinnamon on my teeth, and I'm sitting at the stoplight, northern town.
Now this is what I signed up for, bitch.
I feel lucky. Rockefeller, my umbrella. God, I love you.
This is so peculiar.
You've been acting pretty restless.
This piano is gorgeous. Thank you, Jon Batiste.
And I'm obsessed with this. All his candy necklaces.
A lot of really damaged gays with daddy issues are going to love this song. Oh my god, I'm in a tornado.
Candy necklaces.
Thematically, ooh. That scared me.
Candy necklaces.
It's foreboding, it's chilling. Okay, first truly stunning song that I have listened to today. Sweet was like a little bit of a warm-up. It was like a mid kind of ballad. This, to me, is very spooky. This song is super interesting to me because, again, Lana is being a little bit more abstract on this album, even though we have more specific reference points than we've ever heard before, like where she's driving and where exactly she's going and what she's doing. I feel like even so, the circumstances that we're listening to are very unknowable through words alone, right? Like if you look at the lyrics by themselves, it doesn't really make much sense, or it doesn't really give you any sort of clarity, but it's the delivery on this song that is really kind of like challenging me. It's like, it is scary a little bit. There is that haunting, chilling element to it, but I notice how in the second verse, her vocals start to kind of like slur and warble almost as she comes to the realization that she's feeling heavy, she's feeling bogged and dragged down, and it's not her, it's someone else that's pulling her with him. And she can't help but just be fascinated by it all because love is this wondrous, mysterious and hard to understand thing. And Lana did mention, I think in the interview with Rolling Stone that she did, that she wanted to write about love in a way where she had come to kind of the realization that she didn't need a man to be interesting or to feel loved or to find herself or to know herself anymore. And she's talked quite extensively about feeling very damaged by the romantic relationships that she's been in the past and finally arriving at a good place. And I feel like this song is the kind of only possible when you have the clarity of being in a better place than you have been in the past. Like, this reminds me of American Horror in that I think it's a composite circumstance. I don't think it's about a specific relationship. It seems to me that it's about like a pattern of her feelings in relationships in general. And beautiful additions by Jon Batiste here. I love his backing vocals. His piano playing is, as usual, beautiful, and there's some really interesting kind of melodic things going on here. This is one I will definitely be revisiting very soon. I would do a second listen of it, but like I got to get through this whole record, girl. Up next is Kintsugi, which I think a lot of people misunderstood at first, that it was about like ceremonial gutting or something else, some sort of Japanese tradition that involved like martyrdom. I'm not 100% sure. I can imagine Lana writing about that, but I think I read somewhere that that's not actually what it was about. I'm curious to hear what it is, in fact, about. This is Kintsugi. This is a 6-minute song, God bless me, on my journey that I'm about to embark upon.
There's a certain point the body can't come back from.
Ooh.
In 1 year we've learned the turn of the mouth, the depth that the chest cavity takes.
Oh, how beautiful.
But I can't say I run when things get hard.
Oh, this is gorgeous.
Just that I don't trust myself with my heart. But I've had to let it break a little more. 'Cause they say that's what it's for.
Girl,
That's
so
how the
true.
light shines in. That's how the light shines in.
I can't. This whistling, girl. Are you trying to ruin my day?
Everyone was there, they were standing, and I just can't stop crying. 'Cause all of the ways when you see someone dying, you see up your gaze flash in front of you.
Nope, not ready for that.
I don't know anyone left who knows songs that I sing.
Oh my god.
That's how the light gets in.
Oh my god. I really...
That's how the light gets in.
I had to take a little break. I was not prepared for the subject matter of that song. I lost a grandparent last year, and that just really hit me in that place. This is a grief song, I feel. It's beautiful. It is truly one of the most stunning Lana Del Rey songs I have ever heard. And it was extremely cathartic to listen to it. But yeah, that was a challenging, tough one. It was so unbelievably moving, like truly very, I don't even really have the words. It's rare that the Swiftologist, the Lanaologist is rendered speechless, but I am speechless. The process of putting broken things back together and painting them with gold is stunning. The idea of having to break your heart a lot so that you can let the light in, also stunning. And I'm going to stop talking about the song now. Okay, I need something slutty. I need something crazy. I need something that's not about death. Up next, please. That's literally what I'm begging for. There's a lot of mortality on this record, and I love it. It's extremely intriguing to me. I just wasn't expecting that. I should have been. I probably should have been prepared for it, but I wasn't, okay? Up next, I'm going to be listening to Fingertips.
Or maybe just get your attention for a minute or two.
Oh, these strings.
Will I die where I beat the extinction of telomeres?
Girl, what are you talking about? I have no idea what she's talking about. But slay.
Caroline, will you be with me? Will the baby be alright? Will I have one of mine? Can I handle it even if I do?
Wow.
My mind.
This is very vulnerable.
So they say spirit can sit and watch TV by my side.
I feel like I'm on another planet right now. What is going on? Okay, that was truly, I think, the most bizarre Lana Del Rey song I have ever heard. Now, here's my instinctual read. I did get lost halfway through and completely lose my way. Like, I don't know what was happening, what was going on, what was being said. I kind of felt it coming back around towards the end. On a first pass, what I'm getting is, again, Lana is really grappling with her mortality in a way that I think only starts to become apparent to you as you get older and you start to watch like your family members pass away and enter, another phase of their existence, if there is one, in some other realm. And the different ways that that's like manifesting as an anxiety throughout this record is super interesting. Wanting to be remembered on Did You Know, the title track, the idea of, you know, having to break your heart a million times to let the light in on Kintsugi. And now we have this. This to me really is kind of like, you know, when you get into a bit of a spiral, like you doom scroll on the internet, or you get stuck on a really kind of scary thought, usually about death or about someone you love dying, and your thoughts just start to race at like a mile a minute. And you start like wondering like, oh, will it be this that happens or that happens? And what if that happens? You can kind of hear Lana going through that in the beginning of this song, calling out to her friends, being like, don't do this, don't do that. Will this person be okay? Can you come with me? All of these kinds of like thoughts that seem unrelated, but are all connected by the thread of like, I am scared of what will happen when I no longer exist. And I think that that's what this song is about. And it's very cleverly reflected in the kind of like frantic, frenetic, bumbling phrasing that she has going on. Super interesting. And also the orchestral arrangement on this is super beautiful, probably the most beautiful one on the record so far after Tunnel. And I think that it really mirrors the sea. We have the sea coming in as a refrain at the end. The sea and her infinite wisdom, Aphrodite, those kind of like brief swells and crescendos and like dynamic differences in the strings is very reminiscent of the waves crashing on the shore. I'm really getting that sense. This is one of those songs that is so complicated. I'm not even going to like delve into the lyrics right now because I will get lost here and I will stay here for the rest of the day because there is a lot to ponder and we still have so much to get to. Next up, we have Paris, Texas. Is this going to be like the sequel to Mitski's Valentine, Texas? One of my favorite songs, featuring SYML. I don't know who that is. I probably should know, but I don't. More spooky vibes. This is going to be fun, I know.
I had to leave. I took a drink this way. Just a notebook in my hand.
This is so cool.
In Florence, Alabama.
Oh, wow. My breathy whisper queen.
It's time to go. Hello, I called to no one.
Oh, I love that. I feel like I need to get my cauldron and make a spell. This really gives me Lana twirling around in her fucking nightgown 24/7. Sylvia Plath, bitch. That's what it gives. Something else I'm starting to notice about this record is that like any sort of commentary aspect of like chronicling the American condition, what it means to be an American, what America looks like as a place, that is firmly in the background. The foreground is Lana's commitment to being an artist and being free to speak her mind in a sort of like freewheeling, free verse almost kind of way. Like a lot of these songs feel very formless, and that one was definitely a little tighter and a little bit more hooky and a little bit more song oriented. Pop particularly, I think that's because Jack had more of a hand on that. This song also kind of gives me thematically a little bit more of that wild at heart thing. You know, she's not crazy, she's just wild at heart. She has to sometimes get on a train and get a notebook and go to Spain and live her best damn life and not tell anyone, and you wouldn't get it. Here's one that I was really looking forward to, but I am now starting to think is going to maybe break me in the way that Kintsugi broke me a little bit. Grandfather, please stand on the shoulders of my father while you are deep sea fishing. I mean, I can't see the entire title. It's literally so long that it gets truncated on Spotify, but I think this is going to be, if I had to guess, a little bit more similar to The Grants and Kintsugi, like that kind of vibe, slower. It's shorter. It's 4 minutes long.
Took somebody else to make me beautiful.
Oh, okay. I see where this is going. Born to Die criticism. Check it out in my video. I love it. Addressing the industry plant rumors.
So I'm Frankenstein, black dreams into my song. But they're wrong.
They are so wrong, my queen. You're a genius.
If you're near me, send me 3 white butterflies.
Okay. Okay. Stop showing off, Miss Girl. We know you're the greatest thing. Oh. Oh my God. I love this fucking vibe. Alanis Morissette. Instant fucking Lana classic. I'm very intrigued by that, and I need to dig into it a little bit more. She says, regrettably, also a white woman. Lana has always got to slip something out of pocket in there somewhere, and it's pretty hilarious that's it on this song. I am gagged by that entire second verse, actually. If you don't believe me, my poetry, or my melodies, feel it in your bones. I have good intentions. I feel like something that has come across so clearly is how painful Lana finds it to be misunderstood, how aggravating it is to her. But what it compels her to do is to explain herself more. And the vehicle and the medium that she chooses to do that with is music. So her misunderstoodness is our gain. And I hate that she feels misunderstood, but I love that we get songs like this. I love the idea of everything being connected, of having God sending you signals. I am totally into that. Lana is the most esoteric bitch in the room right now. She really is. She is non-denominational, spiritual, and I love that about her. If only we could get rid of that Judah Smith interlude, then it would be even more true. Whew, that was so good. I mean, standouts to me so far from what I've listened to are Kintsugi, honestly, Paris, Texas, that, and Candy Necklace. But like, that's everything except sweet, basically, I've said. So I'm sure there will be more. Up next, we're going to have what I'm sure will be the actual religiosity moment, which is Lana Del Rey featuring Father John Misty, Let the Light In. It already sounds religious. And am I ready for that? Am I prepared? Have I done my exercises? Have I cried my little eyes out so there's nothing left? So that I don't cry on camera again? No, I haven't. I'm scared. Let's do it.
I just smile 'cause, babe, I already know. You know I got nothing under this overcoat.
Ooh, okay, little minxy girl.
It's life and how we write our love song.
Love song. Hi.
Let the light in.
I love how all the features are kind of
Let your
unobtrusive.
back door in. Let your back door in, 'cause I wanna come in.
These harmonies are beautiful. A good old-fashioned love song. That was very Norman fucking Rockwell to me, with a touch of Lust for Life. I loved it. I loved it. I love how Father John Misty was such an unobtrusive partner to her on this song. I thought it was really understated. It was not what I expected it to be. I thought it was going to be this like gospel moment, but I should know better. I should know better than to expect Lana to do something obvious. The only time she does something obvious is when it's so obvious that nobody thinks she's going to do it in the first place, like write a song called Sad Girl. This was a really nice moment of levity amidst some very heavy, and I don't mean that in a pejorative way, but just some very like weighty, important and serious subject matter. Now we have Margaret featuring Bleachers. I hate to hear Jack Antonoff sing. He can't sing. He's a person that belongs behind the console. It's okay. Not everyone is in front of camera, front of house kind of person. Jack Antonoff is a backstage worker. He should be packing boxes in the storeroom. He does that excellently. That's basically what his production work is. He's packing the orders and sending them out. And I don't like it when he comes to reception and starts to deal with the customers. I'm the customer and I don't want to see him from the back room. I want him to go back there and pack the boxes. But yeah, I might have to hear him sing. He's genuinely an awful, terrible singer, and he's not a good enough writer himself to make his like bad singing, kind of like Bob Dylan, a tool.
It's a simple song, gonna write it for a friend.
Jack Antonoff is a male pick me.
Your love isn't true.
Words on my friend,
Nope.
but they're red flags, they're white knights, they're
Why is this man with strep throat croaking down the fucking microphone in my ears right now? This is almost as bad as the pre-train.
The answer is no.
I'm doing the same thing. Ugh. Okay. Hee. That was a flop. Just personally for me, that's a filler track. That was Lana doing charity work, writing about Jack, letting him have a moment, letting him singing about his boring ass girlfriend. I mean, God bless you on your journey, but I don't want to go on that journey. Again, that can go in the other tunnel to the other Ocean Boulevard. Not the one that I'm on. Not the one that I'm on with all the good songs. The other one. Up next is Fishtail.
Don't you dare say that you'll braid my hair, babe, if you don't really care.
Oh, okay.
Not that smart, but I've got things to say.
Oh,
Palm trees in black and white, I like to watch them sway. You're so funny, I wish I could skinny dip inside your mind.
I wish I could skinny dip inside your mind.
About how things used to be.
What a weird thing to say.
Up to me. Lately, I can see you wanted me sadder.
Oh, the vocals. What?
Can't you see?
Oh, this is giving Tulsa Jesus freak. Ooh. So this is where that Born to Die influence is coming that I read about. Oh, I love that. We got problems. I'll address them another day. Oh my God, I love this. Okay, I love that song. Again, there is so much to dig into there. First of all, You Wanted Me Sadder. Compelling. Interesting. Don't know how you could date someone like Lana in one of her sad days and want someone sadder than that. Interesting. The other interesting thing is where she says, I'm not that smart, but I have things to say. She did enroll in an undergrad program for philosophy, and she's right, she has a lot of things to say. I mean, I guess Lana can be a little dense. She doesn't always hit the mark when it comes to addressing wider issues outside of her creative realm. So maybe that's kind of what she's getting at here, but interesting confessions afoot on this record throughout. Also, I love this idea of braiding your hair being something that is very intimate and reserved for people that you love. And also this idea of her being very Victorian with this person. I think she says that at one point, you know, being very formal and having the smallest, what we would consider in modern day to be like not intimate actions at all, like touching someone's hair, having that suddenly take on like a supercharged meaning when you're with someone that makes you feel a very specific kind of way. So super interesting. I love the production on that. Definitely reminds me of American Horror. And we are so close to the end of the album. Now it is Peppers featuring Tommy Genesis. Okay, am I in for the serve of my life? Maybe so.
Hands on your knees, I'm Angelina Jolie. Hands on your knees, Angelina Jolie. Let me put my hands on your knees. You can braid my hair. Do a fat crisscross in the back somewhere.
No.
Me and my boyfriend listen to the Chili Peppers. We write hit songs without trying, like.
Surely not.
I'll take off all my clothes, dance naked for the neighbors. I'm like, fuck it, come
You little freak.
so skinny dip in my mind, I'm in love.
There's that line again. Skinny dip in my mind. It's not good enough to use twice, girly. What is going on here? This chorus is so funny to me. Poor Angelina Jolie. She's just trying to be a UNICEF ambassador. Kooky, wacky weirdo. This chorus is sending me my cuckoo banana girl. I mean, I want to give the floor to Angelina Jolie. Angelina Jolie, what was that? What was that? Again, I was so taken aback by the hook of that I wasn't really listening, but there were some truly bizarre lines. That's my little crazy girl. That's my silly Pookie. That's Silly Pookie. Silly Pookie was being really silly on this song, and sometimes you just have to let Lana be free. She can't be tamed. If she says that she wants this on the record, it has to be on. Period. If she wants to be hands on her knees, Angelina Jolie, that is her God-given right. That's going to be stuck in my head forever now. So, thank you? Question mark. But we're down to the last song. This has really been a weird record. This is very, like, we're pivoting from braids to watching our elderly relatives die, to deep sea fishing for sharks, which might be illegal, to skinny dipping in someone's mind, to Angelina Jolie as an OnlyFans star, ? I mean, it's all over the place. It's chaotic. That's for sure. My chaotic queen has returned. Now we're doing the last song, which is Taco Truck X VB, which I know is Venice Bitch, and I can't wait. I think, you know, what a lovely way to end that record, having Lana reference herself. Who better to reference? Here we go.
Met my boyfriend down at Taco Truck.
That doesn't surprise me.
Pass me my vape, I'm feeling sick. I need to take a bath.
Okay, no comment. One thing Lana's gonna do is vape. Yep.
Although it seems I've gotten better, I can be violent too.
Ooh, scary girl.
That's why they call me Lanita. When I get down, I'm bonita. Don't come find me in Reseda. I'll go crazy.
Lanita?
Before you talk, let me stop what you say. I know that you hate me.
Ooh. Give it. It's giving. What it's giving, I don't know, but it's giving.
I had this dream where
Oh my God. Here it comes. I hear her. My little Venice bitch. There it is.
Baby's backing down now.
Ooh.
Come over.
More of this immediately.
A baby crimson and clover. Oh God, miss you on my lips.
Okay,
Miss
gag,
you, little
gag,
Venice bitch.
gag. I would love for the record to end with signing off Bang Bang Kiss Kiss. Please end on Bang Bang Kiss Kiss.
Bang, bang, kiss, kiss.
I really want that to be the way the record ends. Another truly freakish moment on this record, a Frankenstein song, very compelling start to finish. I love how Venice Bitch started to eat up on itself after a while. Truly a perplexing song to cap off a perplexing record. Like that truly, there is so much to dive into there. Did you know that there's a Tunnel Under Ocean Boulevard video is going to be chock full of analysis, because the video essay I'm talking about, that is going to be very detailed because there's so much to dig into there. My immediate highlights kind of coming off of that right away are Fishtail and Paris, Texas. I don't know why that one is really sticking with me. I love Let the Light In and Kintsugi. I don't know if I can listen to that again. Grandfather, Please Stand, etc. I mean, there are a lot of great songs. As with all Lana records, I need to live with this. I need to sit with it. I need to turn it on and flick it up when I'm going through something, allow it to like soundtrack me through some shit that I need to go through. And that's when I'll form my real conclusions on this record. However, I love that we're returning to a sonic palette that is much more textured and rich and diverse than what we had on Blue Banisters and even Chemtrails, although I definitely heard echoes and reverberations of both of those records on this one. I love that there was a little bit of Born to Die influence coming in, and particularly on Taco Truck, like there was for sure some of that like Cuban Miami influence that she definitely cited a lot when she first put out Born to Die, so it's kind of interesting to see her return to one of her kind of original mainstream inspirations in that way. I'm sure some people will take issue with some of the lyrics in that song. I personally, I'm a big fan of Lanita. I'm happy that she's, out here doing her thing, and I am obsessed with this album. It is great. It is a really good album. It is rich. I need a break. I'm exhausted, frankly. But if you like this content, if you like Lana Del Rey, if you enjoy me, the Lanaologist, then you need to subscribe to this channel. I'm going to need something to make me smile after what I've been through today. So best of luck to all of you. Leave your comments and let me know what your top tracks are. What did you think the weirdest song was? I can't decide. The weirdest song might be Fingertips. I think that is the weirdest song, but Taco Truck is pretty weird. Actually, no. The weirdest one is Peppers. Peppers is the weirdest song. You see, there's so many competitors, I can't even choose one. Let me know. Sound off in the comments below.